It's done.
Well, it's going.
Yeah, it's done. Nuts. Crazy, 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 crazy day. Yay! Hello, 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 hello. Right, so, guys, welcome to the now brightly lit backstage of the Six Invitational. I thought you were shouting at me. Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's over. And Matt here live from the Place Belle Arena. It doesn't kind of work the same, does it? Yes, Pro DJ MX. It is the end. Sanguine Vicar, hello. Thanks for joining. Yes, I am finally streaming. I've never done this on my phone before. So I hope this makes sense and works, and I've done the things I'm supposed to do. This is genuinely my first stream, so thank you so much for joining me here. I intend to do this more from live events as well as from a studio I'm building at home. You wrote the Glaz poem. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah. Thanks for all the poems that people sent me. Yeah, I know. You're telling me to eat. I'm going to make it to the party in a moment. Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
So welcome to my first ever stream and the end of the Six Invitational. This is backstage. Morning, Fraser. Morning? Where are you, Fraser? Film the off party. No, I won't do that in Other Level Gaming because it is where the players get to let their hair down after entertaining you. I cannot interrupt that. I'm not going to live stream from the after party. Team Liquid Camera. Yeah, I know. I really wanted to see him, but I have not had a chance to see him. And how amazing is hosting these events? I've got a note speaker. It is a genuine. It's such a highlight when these things come around. It is absolutely incredible to do it. I believe my part in these shows is to connect you to other people. We have casters who can break down the game. We have analysts who can, get really, really deep into it. As a desk host, my job is to technically hold the show together and keep all the things that you need to see. As stage host, I believe in connecting you to the people you care about, whether that's each other in the audience here or on stream, or the players and the people you're fans of. And it is a massive part of my life doing this, and I'm so grateful for it. Would you like to go on the stage? Let me take you up there. Land after land. Yes, back in the UK. Yes, of course. Fraser. Yes, I suppose it is. We're 5 hours behind the UK here in Montreal, so I have to adjust to that soon. Before I leave the UK again on Tuesday. I land on Tuesday morning, and Wednesday I fly to Cannes for the Cannes International Games Festival. So busy. Did I enjoy the event, Lukex? Yes, but it has been the most tiring invitational, in fact the most tiring Siege event I've ever worked on, and being that it's the biggest one we've ever had, that makes sense, right? This one's been demanding in many other ways. I've done a ton of press, I've done interviews for the Score Esports and Red Bull and loads of other stuff as well. As the world notices what we have here in Rainbow Six Siege, naturally there's more kind of demands on doing it. So this one's wiped me out, and thank you Photoshop. And I gotta be honest with you, the vlogging and stuff, I've got a load of stuff I haven't uploaded, but I've got nowhere near as much as I hoped. It's not being possible, and I feel bad about that, so I'm sorry. And I know I said I would live stream. I really intended to live stream earlier, but every day we have rehearsed, and then the doors have opened, and it's like 20 minutes to live. So nuts. Yes, I'm glad you think that, speaker. Thank you. How's the weather in Montreal? Foostar 6. I haven't the faintest idea. Look at it. It's actually very nice outside because I popped out earlier and recorded a 30-minute tour of everything, which I will upload to YouTube probably later today or tomorrow. And that started off outside. It's beautifully sunny and snowy, but apparently it's -9. I'm glad you enjoyed the show, Tim McFreeman. Thank you. Is this working all right for everybody? I've literally never streamed properly before, and let alone on my phone, so I hope this looks okay. There is the screen of screens. Finished. Am I attending the UK Prem finals? I'm not, Fraser. They asked me. They always ask me first. They always ask me as soon as they know. And I'm so pleased to ESL UK for asking, but I am already booked to be in Switzerland that weekend. So yes, I'm sorry. I won't be there. Come in next year and meet me. Lukex, do. If you ever see me, and this goes for everybody, if you ever see me at any event, please come and say hi, because that is the most important part of the job as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, the impact on stage is important, but it's about you. It's always about you, so please do. Hi, Lady Liza. Thank you, CJMO. Some nice weather, yeah. Yes, striking. Yeah, that's right, CJMO. You know your stage terms, yeah. Now that's actually why I wanted to do this. I tend to make a video at the end of an event to show what it's like. I've never live streamed them before, but look. There are crew everywhere taking this down, and there is an after party right now in a bar at this venue. We always get to go, obviously, and so do the players, and I'm not going to film it because the players are there and I want to let them have their time. But while we do that, this gets taken to pieces. And there's more crew. If you've just joined in, I'll show you. They are everywhere and they work so hard. They get here every day, 2 hours before we do. They always last out as well. We do 18-hour days, they do 20-hour days. It's insane. Thank you for telling me the stream is great. I really appreciate that. I'm glad it's working. And I know BNSR FR6, you've been wanting me to stream for a long time. Yeah, I want to do it, but I like to do things properly. So, will I be glad to go to bed? No, I want to have a few beers before we get to that stage, I'm going to be honest with you. Intel about the next USA major. Actually, all I know is what you now know. So I'm glad they announced it today. I knew it was coming. I knew it's Milan in May, somewhere in America in August, and somewhere in Asia in November. That is genuinely all that is known, unless you're, deep in Ubisoft. I don't even know the city in America. I actually don't even know the weekend, but it is August, and that will be the major. So if you missed that announcement earlier on, what we did at the 6th major in Paris, that's in the States in August. And we're coming to Milan in May for Pro League finals, and we're coming to somewhere in Asia in November. Hard working, yes, but I mean, look at them all. How long will the cleanup be? It is right now. It is 7:51 here in Montreal. It's just. I mean, they do it super fast, and it's much easier to take down and put back up. But it'll be into the small hours, I've no doubt at all. And there are people like everywhere. This is just the arena, production rooms, and all the other things. Everything is getting taken down now. Basically, the venue wants to go back to doing ice hockey. The ice is here. You can't see it, but under the show floor. And whenever you do an event in an ice hockey arena, like the LAN Access Arena in Cologne, or I did a World of Tanks Grand Finals nearly 2 years ago in Moscow, the ice is there. There's a certain temperature you have to keep everything below because of the ice, which is technically challenging. You saw me in Paris in the major. That was such a fun time. And that was one thing about this event, honestly, is we've been a bit removed. Like, it's a hockey arena, right? So this is the wall. Where, normally it would be great big plastic walls, I guess, because of the, the puck. I literally can't get to the audience except, can I point it out to you? Here. Like, there's one gap that I can get through, or I have to go upstairs and through a thing and up a lift and all of that to get to the public area. It's been very, very hard to meet people here. But that is the thing I actually most love to do is to meet people who love this event and this game. I was sad to see, sorry, I'm catching up. I was sad to see Empire get 3-0'd by G2. You thought it'd be closer than that? Yeah, I bet a lot of you did. We did. 22 rounds in the first map. I thought we might get 5 of those. It's a mindset thing. You lose a world championship first map. What was it? 12-10. Either your mind goes, we worked so hard, and then you have to recover from that, and maybe that's what happened at Empire. The alternative mindset is to go, we nearly had them. Let's get them. And I thought Empire would put up more of a fight. I didn't really think they'd get broken like that, and they kind of just crumbled to bits, didn't they? So yeah, that's it. Do we know when in August, CJ Mo? Nope, the major is in August. I genuinely don't know. 18th and 19th of May is Pro League in Milan. 18th and 19th. How high is it? Yeah, I know. Can you see up there? Yeah, you see. So the red lights. They're the usual fire exit signs only. Here they say sortie. There's people up there, and then there's blue up there. That's a kind of gantry. What you probably can't see is that the gantries are above all of the lights as well. So the highest point I can see is I think it's this white light. Oh gosh, my left and right's there. You go. Yeah. Yeah, high up, isn't it? I actually wanted to get up there and take a picture. I did last year in Montreal. One of the photos I tweeted. I should never have been where I took that picture from. Wish the Asia one would be in Sydney. I so want to come to Sydney, and when we get out of Fnatic and the whole APAC region, I would love to come and join you in Sydney's Quiz Lord. There's a tiny chance I might be there at the start of April on a different game. I've never been, would like to. You're interested in the giant screen? Allow me to introduce you to the back of the world, well, at least NA's biggest screen. How do we get it in here? Well, it comes in bits. Every one of these is a separate square panel. This is how the LEDs work, you see. So they all get joined together in parallel. You just add more and more of them. So, should we do some maths? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody get a calculator out. I want 19. Oh God, did it have to be? Let's call it 20. What's a panel between friends? Oh dear, I wish I hadn't started doing this. Work with me, everybody. Play some music in the background. I'm up to 25. I'm worried I'm going to fall off the back of a stage if I keep going. Right, 30. Good. Let's call it 1200. 60 by 20. I think that's about right. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? That's how it works. And then the booths, they're the same. Where you saw the player cams, that's how it works. They're all joined together like that. Favourite match on the main event? Sanguine Vigour, good question. My instinct, and I like trusting my instinct, so I'll go with my instinct. My instinct is Noarengo against Fnatic. But it's by no means the best game, but it's where we kind of all fell in love, isn't it? That kind of thing matters to me. To me, it's that kind of emotional connection with what's going on. Yes, Mr. Tango Dan, thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Unlimited overtime. Yeah, do we like that? What do we think of unlimited overtime? You asked for it. Yeah, all that like speakers stuff. He's coming down. Oh God, he's removing. What's he doing? What's this man doing? I have no idea what he's doing. Another appearance from me until Milan. Oh yeah. You wanna see what I'm doing? You can find me next week at the Cannes International Game Festival. The week after that at IAM Katowice. The week after that at an event in Warsaw with a big name. A game I know many of you aren't too big a fan of, but if you think of a game the Siege community doesn't tend to be a fan of and a big name, you might have an idea what's happening. Then I'm doing Arena of Valor for 2 weeks in the UK, which is an amazing mobile game if you're into that sort of thing. Then I go to Switzerland for drone racing with the DCL League that I commentate on at the end of March. Then it's April. So yeah, plenty of stuff if you want to see me, but not Siege. ISO R6, hello. How many people attended, Fraser? I think it's somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000, which is quite a vague estimate, I know, but I don't actually have a figure. I'm so glad you can join us. Yes, it is a unit, you're right. How big was it? What, the arena or the screen? I mean, it's kind of this wide by about that high. It's kind of me, but bigger. SSG G2, yeah, well done SSG. What was really interesting, the show match, which I'm sure you saw, came out and I named the teams that the players were from before I said, West versus East. The biggest cheer was for SSG. So I was like, oh, they're from, what order did I do it in? Liquid, yay, FaZe Clan, yay, SSG, yay! That was a big one. Then when I said Noarengo at the end, which is why I saved them to last, that got the biggest cheer because, they've won the hearts and minds. But yeah, SSG, they're doing good stuff. And they are such nice guys, Rampy and the guys. They are so, they're just pleased to do it, which is lovely. RIP Energy Bill, Roy, I know. The one thing I didn't really like about the stage was you couldn't really see the players other than the screen. We know. Yes, CJ mode. We know. Everybody knows. It's a big mistake as far as I'm concerned. All the casters, basically everybody, including Ubisoft, actually. So look, that's the booth that they played behind. That's all LEDs. That is this kind of pointy, spiky branding that we've got everywhere. This is where I came out, by the way. That's the back of the stage. If you're just trying to find your way around, that's where I came out. I said when I got here on Thursday for rehearsals, cut it off. Literally. I mean, they were still building it. I was like, well, don't put that on, or if you have put that on, just take it off again. Yeah, it was a mistake. There's various technical reasons for it. The screen was actually partly involved. I won't go into the text of it. I know there's a few people who follow me who love this kind of stage stuff, and I really do, but I won't go into the explanation of why it's there. But it was a mistake. Because when this is where the players sat. That's where Empire were. This is where G2 won a world championship. If you'd like to come and join me. That's a G2 desk. And everybody who was on stage left, as we call it, which is camera right, which is right as you look at it. Tech stuff. Doesn't look like much, does it? It's like an IKEA setup, but obviously it had, loads of gear and it does what it needs to do. Yeah, so their view was this. There is actually a good benefit that came from it, which is that in previous events, the players have actually said the stage lighting was getting in their eyes. Now, you can't really see it here because of, the screen of 1,200 panels. But when the lighting was all on, it's a little bit different, isn't it? So actually, although it kind of sucked for people wanting to see the players, and we all agree, overtime is a great choice. I think it's going to be rethought. I genuinely don't know that for certain, but I think it's people are definitely going to go, is that the way to do it? We've expanded the number of rounds you need to win. We've expanded it to a best of 5 from when it used to be a best of 3, and we've had it on unlimited overtime all the time. When you put it like that, it kind of feels like, ooh, we did too much. Yes, Fraser, everybody fell in love with Norengo, you're right. That is the player booth, Geronimo. I am doing Katowice, I am keeping up. How did I get into the world of casting? I've been a presenter for a very, very long time, but for a lot of it, it was comedy nights. I emceed a lot of comedy nights, performed in a lot of comedy nights, did pub quizzes around London. I did a lot of gigs. I did radio for 6 years, but I've always been, oh, that bit of LED is on. You can see the individual pixels of the floor. I don't know why that's on. What's happening to the floor I'm standing on? Oh, look, bits of it are going. I did loads of gigs, so that's how I kind of learned to do live shows. I never thought I'd end up doing TV work or on-camera work like this at all. But I've always been a gamer, and I took a lot of work to show that people in esports who didn't know me that... Because a lot of people who work in esports have only ever worked in esports, bedroom casting and the like, which is great, and I admire that. What I was doing was saying to people, I can do this now, you just don't know me. It took a lot of work. But it's a lot of networking, and it still is because I'm freelance. So I don't have a salary from Ubisoft, and I don't have a salary from ESL. I get paid per event because I'm a freelance presenter. So it is a grind, which is why I do so many other things. People do ask me, why do you work on so many other games? It's because I host the 4 big Siege events every year. I can't make a living out of 4 weekends a year. But if you can, tell me. Wouldn't that be nice? But no, I love being busy, and I'm truly grateful to do what I do. We've been missing out on Norengo all along. Yeah, well, I think anybody who sort of kind of follows Pro League outside of their region was aware that Japanese champions are awesome, but we probably didn't realise how much fun they were. I didn't know. I didn't know that, that's honestly. Did I expect to see EG go further than they did, Rory? Yes. For some people, they were the favourite, like G2. They own this thing. But for some people, Evil Geniuses were the favourite. Yeah, something has to happen there, doesn't it? I love the suit on Friday, thank you. I was unsure about buying it, but it seems to have been a hit. The rampy moment at the end, yeah, I know. It's if you know anything about esports outside of Siege, there was a moment in 2017 at the League of Legends World Championships where Faker, best League of Legends player in the world, his team, SKT Telecom, didn't win the world final, and it was a bit of a surprise. And there was a very famous picture of him, let me know if you saw it, of him like this, head in his hands, and it got sent around, and it went kind of 200,000 views and stuff, and he got a lot of criticism. There was a lot of people who loved Faker were like, you can't show him like that, it's not fair on him. That's nonsense. This stuff matters, and I believe in showing you, yeah, we celebrate the winners, but look at what it means when they're not one, and I will bring that to you because I think that's part of the human emotion story of it. And players who do that, like, I don't want to ever make them look bad, but all the players trust me that I wouldn't do that. I can tell you more stories about that another time. We need to get off this stage, I think, before they just pull it down from me, because look, men in hats are here. Thank you, Siege Fox. I'm really glad you enjoyed the show, and yes, that lucky ducky, I know, pulsing. I know, it's not dead. Can you get an internship with ESL? I don't know, but they have a careers page on their website. I don't know the address, but eslgaming.com is probably where you want to start looking. The new Overwatch League oh yes, that's a good question, Vivo. The new Overwatch League set up on Twitch. So if you don't know, there's this pass, can't remember what it's called, where you basically get access to all the player cams. So it's it's extra access on Twitch, but yeah, you can watch the game from like one player's perspective. I think it's really exciting. I had a company reach out to me to say they are trying to do that sort of thing. I don't know if they're involved with what Overwatch League are doing, but they're trying to do that sort of thing. And it would be good from like VOD capture, to be able to see everybody's game and study. It's really interesting because the first thing that comes to mind is the idea of players just going, no, we don't want that. I don't want you to see my point of view. I know you can if the spectator shows it during a game, but they kind of don't want to give that away. So I'm very surprised by it. And in a traditional sports perspective, Sky Sports used to do that a long time ago. In football, they used to have, sorry, I'm trying not to dazzle you with stage lights. They used to have, you could, for like every 15 minutes of the game, they had a camera that would just follow one player. So you would just see, I don't know, a Man United player, just one of them, for 15 minutes. They would just track him wherever he went. And yeah, it's interesting to see it come to esports. Then there's other stuff you can get as well, aren't there, Vivo MG, with the Overwatch Leagues Plus. I think it's good technological progress. I'm interested to see how successful it is. I got a check mark in my chat. I hope so. I think so. Mini Devil, hello. You still in the building? Matt's like, ooh, shiny. Yes. It can't be helped. APAC community is great fun. I do not intend to let anybody else do this job, BNSRF, don't worry. Yeah, oh, you remember, Azura Roga, you remember the SKT moment? Yes, I know. Do you know what? My coat is about to disappear, because look. My coat. Not my Red Bull. Stuff's disappearing. I might, I'll just stand on one LED panel and let them take the whole stage down around me until I'm like standing on a... am I planning... speaker, am I planning to stream on the regular or just post event? Yes, I am planning to stream regularly. However, actually, let's start that again. I'm planning to stream as often as I can. I have no regular schedule at all. I fly home tomorrow night, Monday night. I land Tuesday morning in the UK. Wednesday night, I fly to the Cannes International Game Festival. I fly home Sunday nights. Monday, I'm at home. Tuesday, I fly to Wednesday, I fly to IEM Katowice, rehearse Thursday, do 3 different games over a couple of days. Come home from that on a Monday. That week, I go to Can't Tell You for a game with Can't Tell You Who. Friday to Sunday. Then I come home from that. And then I go to Leicester on the Saturday to do 2 7-hour shows back-to-back Saturday and Sunday for Arena of Valor. Then I go home, then I go to Leicester again, where ESL UK are, and then I go home. For the next kind of 7 or 8 weeks, I have a thing every weekend. None of it is Siege. All of it is fun. Some of it is like Tuesday to Monday, and some of it is Saturday to Monday. So I don't have any kind of way of making a regular schedule, which I wish I did, because that's important for streaming, right? But I am building a studio at home, and we're going to have some fun. But you will have to kind of grab it when you can, because I can't even say like every Tuesday. But I am definitely looking forward to trying to do some fun stuff on Twitch with you. I think I better go, because let's take you off the stage. I'll give you one more look on stage. Just bring up my coat. Have a look. That is my look. That is my view. As I walked out, everybody kindly cheered. Sorry, a little bit out. There we go. There we go. These people are working so hard, and they will be doing it for hours and hours and hours. ESL crew are amongst them, actually. Guy over there in combat trousers. This man here, he's one of our stage managers. Yeah, check this out. This guy walking along, carrying the box. Yeah, right in the middle there. Putting the box in there. So he's going to take that analyst desk down because he is with ESL. Yeah. These guys are taking the nice stuff away. I'm going to go off with it. I don't know. Oh, look, the LEDs are coming apart. Let me show you. You wanted to know how this stuff works? Look, live from Montreal. Look, disconnect, see? There are quite a few of them. Oh, there's a bit of confetti. I don't know where that fell from. Got tangled on something, I guess. There's a bit of static on the screen. You can see the confetti or something. Yeah, so look, this is the same. Those of you who are asking about the screen and how we get it in here, it comes in pieces, and this is how. Look how heavy it is. Big, heavy stuff. So yeah, they're taking all of this off the floor, and I'm running out of places to get off this stage. Have the stairs gone? Let's find out. How big was attendance compared to Rio? Good question, confused. What's smaller? Rio was 10,000 seater stadium. So yeah, it's interesting doing the Invitational in a smaller stadium than Pro League, but it's because in Brazil you can bring that many people to it. I'm covering my mic. Oh God, I'm such an amateur. I'm sorry. Sorry. Can I bring? Thank you, Vivo. Thank you. That's really nice of you to say. The players trust me that I am here to make them look good. And they make themselves look good, and then I try and connect you with them, and that's what I want to do. It is like Lego, isn't it, Roy? Do you want to see some wires? I hate when I'm not using my Bluetooth earphones and I'm using earbuds and they get tangled. I'm not a fan of bad cable management. That really hurts to look at. Oh my God! That looks horrendous. Oh no! Because they're all going to end up in things like this. Look at it! So where you are now is backstage, and there's some more videos come up on my YouTube channel. This was all pitch black. You couldn't see any of this when we were live. This is not all of production. Oh my God! Oh no! Look, it goes all the way up there. All the way up to the ceiling. Oh! I can't bear it. This was all pitch black because the player rooms were over here. You'll have seen that from the group stages. So, yeah, this is... Yeah, it's harsh, isn't it? Sicko I6. No, I will not stream the after party. Players have worked crazy hard to be here, given us the best that they had. Now they can all let their hair down, and I'm not going to interrupt that. But I am trying to interview a few people. Professional showman, amateur stream. No, that's fair. It's not bad for a first time, I hope. You get annoyed sorting out Christmas tree lights. I know. Oh my God! What is? Oh, so okay. Let me. I want to give these guys all the credit in the world. Over here, very carefully. So there's a purple cable leading its way to this reel. This man.
Look at this mess. Hi.
This is Adrian.
Hello.
And Adrian has been the show producer today. What's your correct title for this, Adrian?
Main producer.
Main producer,
Yes.
yeah. So this man was in my ear on the earpiece and in the center of the production room running everything. Like everything that needs to happen. Every graphic, every video, every camera cut, and all of that is you and your production team. When I go on stage, he's in my ear going 2 minutes to Matt, 1 minute to Matt, Matt go on stage, that kind of thing. And you are now coiling wires.
Yes, I'm helping my crew because we are all tired. It was a great show, but very, very long, and we want to go to the hotel and get some rest.
Yeah, there will be a beer. There will be beer. What time did you start today, Adrian?
Today it was late, I think 8 a.m.
Yeah, really late, 8 a.m.
Yes.
Wow, slacker.
Friday was great.
What time was it Friday on the first day of playoffs?
5 a.m. And we end at midnight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And after 3 days of that, we're making the whole live show, coiling up wires to get it done.
Still, we had a great show. Great audience.
Yeah.
Great matches. It was really awesome.
Yeah. How hard working are these guys? Adrian, an absolute pleasure. I'll see you in Katowice.
Yes, see you.
We're going to have fun there. Yeah.
On the IEM.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to do IEM. Look at that. Player rooms, they're going down. I'm actually starting to get in the way. Okay, I'm actually starting to get in the way now. I'm going to wrap this up because you can see how hard everybody is working. You can see that they do this until it is done. All of these flight cases, stuff's got to go in them. And yeah. I wanted you to see when the lights go off on the stage and I shut up. These hard-working people, go for it. Yeah, he's right, Rory. Props to all of them. Who's buying drinks tonight? Well, it better be Ubisoft. And what am I still doing backstage? Snow. Yes, I know. I should be at the party. Lots of people are at the party. I promised you live streams from this event. I'm sorry I couldn't do them earlier. It has been utterly demanding. Fun, but more enjoyable for you than us, I think, because really when you're working on these kind of things, we do enjoy them, but in a different way. There's the satisfaction of having done them. But I don't get to kind of like sit back and watch. There's stuff always to do. There's always what's next, when is it, what press do I have to do now, and that kind of thing. It's a thrill, and I love doing it, and I do really, truly enjoy doing it, but it is a different experience for us than it is for you, and I hope you've loved it. And yes, it is time, I think, to get out of it. Doors are being removed, walls are coming down. Commands, Luke? This is my first ever stream. I am not ready for that kind of thing yet. Right, well, we've had fun. Thank you so much for... Oh, hey! Thank you for watching the show. Thank you for all your messages of support. I have more videos to upload to YouTube. I have an entire tour of the whole thing, from the audience entrance outside in the cold where people looked at me funny for wearing a suit and tie when they were all wrapped up. From there all the way through the player area. There is so much information on Siege here. I've tried to capture a lot of it for you as well. I've got a load of stuff to send you, but right now I am going to go and have a drink. Is that against Twitch T's and C's? Thank you, BNSF, for all your encouragement to stream as well. You've encouraged me for a long time, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, Fused. Luke, I will see you at the 2026 Invitational. Yes. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope this is interesting. It's to champion these guys. I'm all about championing everybody else, really. And this has been incredible. These guys are working so hard. I will go and have a drink now, and I will upload some more videos and streams to come. Gonna have some fun from a little home studio I'm putting together and playing some games. So thank you very much for joining me. That's really special. It means a lot that you joined me on the first time. And all right, I don't know how you close an end stream. I mean, I can click the end button, but I haven't got a producer in my ear telling me what to... He doesn't tell me what to say. Good night from Montreal. Thank you everybody for joining. Yeah, thank you Luke, thank you Speaker. Cookie Butter, you're welcome. John, I know it's AM in Europe. I'm going to have to get used to that when I'm in Cannes next weekend. Gaza Thomas, thanks for joining me. Bye. All right, thank you. I am going to go. I'm so grateful you joined me on my first ever stream. Thank you, everybody. A legendary moment that will never be forgotten for a stream. Well done, GT. Are you ever going to be stopped? Alright, good night everybody. Thanks for watching. It really means a lot to me that you joined me, and I hope this was interesting to you. Bye. Done.